Hello, hello, and welcome to Stars with Stasi, where no matter who or what you are on this cosmic journey, you are welcome here. I'm Stasi, your trusted psychic, intuitive reader, and fellow Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. We're taking a look at the week ahead, July 27th through August 2nd, and we are in Leo season. So let's see what's going to happen next with all the retrogrades and the ego coming on out, because that's what Leo season's all about, the self, right? Oh gosh. All right, guys, take a deep breath, take a look at the space around you. Fill your mind, your soul, and your body with gratitude, and that vibration will always take you down the right road. And the roads are many, right? And they are brightly lit. Gratitude for your experiences and all that you have, all that you are, and all that you ever will be provides ease through all transitions. So mote it be. All right, guys, let's take a look and see what's in store for us today. And don't forget that I will be announcing the winner of last week's free mini reading at the end of this reading. And if you would like to participate and win a free mini reading, stay tuned and I'll let you know what to comment below. All right, we've got the number one, sky expansion, befriend mind, inner freedom, and expand the consciousness. This is from the Elemental Empath Oracle deck. So sky expansion. So befriend mindfulness, expand your consciousness, inner freedom. Can't ask for more than that. Inner freedom. So if you don't have that now, what's the mental barrier? What's the block, right? And it will come up for you during this retrograde season. That is for sure. We've got number 51, stars in the sky, limitless possibilities. Scorpio, this is looking good. We've got expansion and sky over here. We've got sky over here with stars. And I always say that we are all stars from the sky with feet on the ground. So, limitless possibility, number 51. 5 is a number of disruption. 1 is the number of the self. There is a disruption within that leads you to the understanding that you are that star. You are limitless possibility ahead. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 is a number of harmonious union. Right? Taurus energy, Venus energy. Something new in the material I feel is coming through. I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles in my mind. So let's keep going. I've got number 38, many masks, the authentic self. 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 is a master number, and it's that relationship with the big S of the highest self and the little s of the mundane here, this self. 3 plus 8, 11, the gateway to freedom also, right? Think of the 4 of Wands. In that card, you have the people in the center celebrating, and the wands are freedom. And so the many masks, finding your authentic self through the union of the conversation between this self and that self. So I feel like this is expanding the mind, showing you the limitless potential of all and what you are. I have felt for many months that August will bring us great clarity ahead. Shut your faces, Scorpio. Did not. If you're new here, welcome home. And if you're a returning subscriber, you know how it goes. Didn't I just say I saw the Ace of Pentacles? Booyah. Ace of Pentacles, something new in the material. Oh, child, I have goosebumps, and I love this for us. Let me calm down. So, okay, here we go. Comment below. I am limitless potential. I'm going to make you do some work. Limitless potential. I am limitless potential, and that will enter you into next week's mini reading. I am limitless potential. I did see the justice card coming through, but too many cards came out, so give me a second. If you are perhaps waiting for justice in some form or fashion, a legal case, or you are pursuing something legally, or it could be a karmic rebalancing happening, trust me, this is a time no one's getting away with nada. Trust me on that. There's something about this energy that's happening right now. Take a look at the world stage, right? So as within, so without. Take a look at the world stage. That's all I'm going to say. No one's getting away with nothing. So, Scorpio, Let's see what happens next. Let's keep going. Ace of Pentacles. What else do we have coming through for Scorpio? Ace of yes, child. Oh my goodness. Mama Stasi is happy. Look at this. Wheel of Fortune, luck and right timing. The universe is shaking shit up. Yes. Oh my goodness. Wait a second. Mama's happy. Listen, this is good. This is good stuff right here. What is this? I've got the 9 of Swords coming through. I think that Scorpio might be feeling a little bit of sleepless nights, a little bit of anxiety because of this change. It could be a sudden disruption, like I said, but that sudden disruption places you in the exact situation that breeds new life into your world. And that's how it's coming through, right? I think that when we step into our power and our sovereignty after a period of doubt, after a period of relying on others, it can be very scary, especially if there's a huge change to be made. But let's see how this clarifies, because, you know, we do see some disruption happening, but I think it's the unknown that is the bigger barrier than the actual act of changing things. I've got the 2 of Pentacles clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. A bit of a balancing act happening here during a transition. Okay, let's keep going. Why the Wheel of Fortune and the 9 of Pentacles, please? Yes. Child, this is... Look here. The Wheel of Fortune is being clarified by the 9 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords is being clarified by the Hermit card. There's something here about responding versus reacting that's coming through. Changes are happening this week specifically. Take pause. Take pause so that you can see the bigger picture. I feel that there's... So the major arcana is going to be like the story, it's the story of the gods, but it really is like those deep major life lessons. And when we're looking at the rest of the cards, like the 2 of the cards here, the 2 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, you're talking about everyday players, right? Things in your everyday life that are mirroring back to you situations. This 2 of Pentacles with this 9 of Pentacles and the Hermit card, I feel like you find your strength through being pushed into a situation that I feel like intuitively you know that you need to step into, but there has been a barrier. And I want to point out that immediately in this first row, we have 3 9s. So I think that it is all a mental game, because we've got the 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, and the Hermit card. I think that these sleepless nights, these anxious moments, the things that are living rent-free in your head might be the very catalyst to the internal Hermit card, internal higher learning, introspection. This is also an initiatory experience, the number 9. I feel like you really see yourself. You see your strength. You see that you can't be knocked off that throne that you've earned. That's how it's coming through. And, you know, quite frankly, again, luck and right timing, things are happening in your favor. Change is scary, but there's a balance here that's needed and required. And I feel like you are stripping away of old paradigms, old masks, right? Not allowing people to disrespect you. And I'm not saying that we allow that generally, but a lot of times Scorpios, because we can be so fiery, and sometimes we react versus responding, I feel like that's going to the wayside, right? I feel like there might be a confrontation this week. 9 of Pentacles again. Are you kidding me? Child, that is 4 9s. Comment below if you are seeing the number 9, right? That's interesting. 4 9s. 9 is also a number completion. And when we have that Wheel of Fortune, this is what I'm looking at, like a completion of a cycle. It could be that you're walking away from a job, a person, a situation. but something closes out for you, and it's the perfect time for you to become even more independent. And that independent leads to great success. And it's through internal work that you see that strength within yourself. Limitless possibilities. Really, what is that? Ace of Swords, new ideas, fresh communication, something happening in the mental. One sec. Oh, what is this? The Sun card. What? Child. I am limitless potential. Comment that, because these cards are screaming success. Success, right? There's only one card here that is self-doubt, and it's this Nine of Swords. And let me tell you what, you see that there are 9 swords, but they are hung up. This is an internal battle with just you. This person is on a very uncomfortable bed. They look like they're in a jail cell, but they are also with a cloak of comfort, right? This comforter here with roses, and it's yellow, and it's possibility and potentiality here. Look up. That's what I keep hearing. Look up. Look up, be grateful, and show us what you're made of. God, that's deep. Show us what you're made of. All right, Scorpio, let's keep going. 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Stop it. Did I just see it? Wheel of Fortune again. I can't make this up. I've got the Wheel of Fortune being clarified by the 9 of Pentacles, and then I've got the 9 of Pentacles being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my goodness. And then I don't have enough hands for this, but I just want to point out that the 2 of Pentacles is in the middle here. Look at that. That is success. I'm glad to be a Scorpio, right? I'm always glad to be a Scorpio, but this is my reading, honey. Claim it. Success, abundance, limitless possibility. The universe is conspiring for you. 100%. And I've been saying this for a long time. There is something about August that's going to be very beneficial for us. And also, there's an energy here, and I'm not sure if I said it in this reading or not, but like, no one's getting away with anything, right? Everything's under review. So I feel like this is a good time to break away from things that aren't serving you, because it's happening anyway. With this Wheel of Fortune, this could be a very lucky time where unexpected opportunity comes through, and it could change the trajectory of your life. You may learn something about yourself that you didn't even know, right? That there's something here. Knight of Pentacles coming through with this Ace of Swords. Specifically, I'm hearing that if you've been waiting to hear back about a job, information comes through, or that perfect opportunity that you didn't see before presents itself. Because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. However, it is being paired with the fastest element here, the air. Unexpected opportunity, where you've shown a lot of discernment in the past. Because even though the Knight of Pentacles, and I love that I said king, because that is we are headed towards the King of Pentacles vibes, honey. But the Knight of Pentacles, right? They are holding their one pentacle, and there's an entire field here to plant. And the Knight of Pentacles, although slow, is choosing discernment. They're very careful about their investments. They're very careful about where they're going to sow that seed, so to speak. But I feel that the clarity you need happens. And it's in the central position. Where you've been stuck, you get unstuck. And that may happen towards the end of the week. I just picked up on Thursday. Thursday happening on Thursday. You may get some unexpected information in your favor, something you've been waiting on. And the King of Cups is clarifying the Sun card. The Sun, Leo season, the brightest star in the sky. You are the brightest star in the sky, but you know how it is. I feel like you may have a lot of fun too as we get towards the weekend. That's coming through. And you also may find yourself with an opportunity to work with someone, like a mentor or someone who can guide you during this transition. Because you know, King of Cups is a more mature masculine energy. It doesn't have to be someone in their masculine, but someone's masculine energy. Um, and I feel like there's a lot of emotional freedom. Like you lay down this heaviness here that comes through the beginning of the week. So, you know, this confusion and upset, whatever is living rent free in your mind, I feel like you let the light within you guide you forward. And as we get closer to the end of the week, information that you've been waiting on comes through and it places you in a power position. And I feel very good about this energy. New opportunities are coming through, things working out for you in the most unexpected ways. So whatever changes occur this week, I love this. 1 second. 8 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, 8 of Cups. And I've got the Hermit card showing up again. Guys, these are all 9s. Hermits. 1 second. And the Judgment card. Oof. You've got the Judgment card and the Wheel of Fortune twice. Let me think about this. 8 of Cups. I always say you are worth the exploration of yourself. And I feel like that is where like the big aha moment happens. Listen, you don't have to know how something's going to happen, right? You just have to know that it is what you want. And then you've got to make intentional daily steps to go towards that goal. There is no perfect path. There is no right way, right? You have to do what's true for you. Comment, I am limitless potential, because you are. And these cards reflect the strength that you have maybe been allowing a shadow of your own mind to conceal. Look up and see the beauty of you. I see it. I see it every day when I open up my comments. I see the kindness in this community. I see the togetherness. I see how people are pulling for each other. That exists. Focus on that. Don't allow anything to stop you right now. This journey is an exploration of self. We don't know where this person's going. We don't know where they're headed. There's, you know, moon here. We've got challenges here, water here. 8 cups are full. Now, 8 cups, 8 full cups, that's nothing to turn your nose up to. But you want more. You want to find out, what's my 9 of cups? What's my 10 of cups? And again, you don't have to know how. You just have to make a step each day. I want more. The universe is not on a budget, Scorpio. Ask for more. Go find more. Justice card coming through. Interesting because it's at the bottom of the deck and the Judgment card is here. I feel like things really come into balance and like there's a karmic rebalancing is how I'm picking it up. A karmic Thank you. I'm hearing pretty clearly that the scales of justice ring loud this week. Wait, scales ringing. 1 second. Yeah, I mean, that's what I heard. I don't know that makes much sense, but I feel like the scales of justice are going to be loud this week. Karmic rebalancing, that comes through over and over again. I've got the 5 of Pentacles, clarifying the 8 of Cups. Perhaps feeling like something is coming to an end or you putting the end to something because you are choosing you first has you feeling left out or excluded. There's something here like what you thought you were supposed to be doing or where you thought you were home starts to feel uncomfortable and it pushes you in a direction of this isn't for me. Or, the other thing it could be is that as you go to explore more, others feel left out, right? Maybe you need to walk away from something, but that's okay. We're Scorpios, no biggie, no biggie. Also, the thing too is with the 5 of Pentacles, 5, a number of change, disruption, but these pentacles are right here. It looks like on a church stained glass, and we don't know are these people going inside of the church? Have they been excommunicated? Jesus. Bop, bop, bop. Let's keep looking. Two of Cups shows up. Two of Cups with the Hermit card. One moment. The Judgment card with the Moon card. Interesting. So, with the Eight of Cups, you are definitely exploring more about you and what serves you and where you want to be. I think you might be doing some deep introspection all week long. That's how it looks like. Like, we start the week off with like maybe fear, maybe worry about bills, maybe worry about the stability of a relationship. Something here. It might even be that you're considering walking away from what's been quote unquote stable enough to explore a situation that feels right for you. Because the Moon and the Judgment card, the Judgment, being called to your true purpose, being vulnerable, answering the call of the great work. What is the great work? You are the great work. And that's true. Again, you don't have to know how, you just have to know what. I want better for myself. I am limitless potential. I deserve more. The universe is not on a budget. Limit negative words that come out of your mouth. Start being very conscious about the words that you use, the phrases that you repeat about yourself and others, right? Turn off the political mess. Turn off anything that's going to shake you because it's not worth it, right? I mean, of course, you do what you want. I'm always going to support what's best for you. But if those actions aren't generating positive results and have you speaking in a divisive way, have you speaking in a way that's angry, have you speaking in a way that is vibrating something in the lower frequency, either alchemize it or turn it off, because now is not the time, right? You are on a path to greatness, and any barrier between now and then has to be examined, given pause, respond versus react, be conscious of the words that you're saying, because you're being called to a higher purpose. And to ascend to your higher purpose and have one foot stuck in negativity and divisiveness and competitiveness, again, balance that. Balance that. So the Hermit card with the Two of Cups, I feel like not only is this about discovering that true love that you have for yourself, but understanding your worth. And who are you sharing your time and energy and mind and body with? Is that in alignment with your highest best? Something here? So some of you may be reconsidering a relationship, especially if it's a new one. And I'm going to say that if you've recently started a relationship, take it or leave it, or you've recently started a new friendship, a new path, you may be in a period of, I'm not sure if this is for me. So there's something here about that, Scorpio. Again, if you're looking for something more personal, looking for a specific message just for you, feel free to head over to my website at starswithstasi.com, and I would love to work with you. There's all kinds of readings to choose from, so let's do it. All right, guys. Now, I'm going to do some shadow work. We're going to look at what we can manifest, and then I will do our mini reading winner. Reflection versus overthinking, number 4. Interesting, because this is the card that's still up. And I was talking about reacting or responding versus reacting. I feel like there's patience needed as well. You know, we are in Leo season. Leo is all about the ego. Think of that lion, like, roar, you know, and reflect. It's one thing to reflect, especially during the retrogrades, reflect, but overthinking leads to this. And we all do it. There's no judgment. We all do it. But you're safe. You're safe. And if you're not feeling safe, that's a good indicator that your environment needs to change. So 8 of Cups it is. Reflect on how far you've come. Like if you start to feel yourself in the low vibrations, if you start to feel this 9 of Swords, think about what's out of balance. Why are you giving so much of your power away to something else? reflect on that. Don't allow it to become sleepless nights. Just reflect and say, okay, why? Where am I? What's my true purpose? How can I find that of myself? Quiet the mind, ground yourself. Spend some time in nature, right? And it's Leo season. Go have some fun. Shake off the negativity by allowing yourself to just be free, a free thinker, right? Free love, free thinking, all the things. There's something here. But when you're having some negativity that leads you to this, the vibration of gratitude, the vibration of like, be proud of yourself. You know, you woke up today. And if that's all you did, that's okay too. We all go through difficulties. You are not alone, but do not hand your power over to things that you see on television or online, or, you know, your creators, you know, me, like people write me all the time. Oh, Stasi, I wish I was as grounded as you. I am recording things and I am posting them and we edit things. We are all here together and we all go through our ebbs and flows. So reflect on what's been positive. And if it's been difficult, understand that you are strong and you are proceeding forward. 8 of Cups vibes, Wheel of Fortune. The universe is placing you at the right place at the right time to pursue your path. Reflect versus overthink. All right. Oh, no. Wait a second. Hold on. Guys, thank you so much again for all of your energy, your comments. You have no idea how meaningful that is for me. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Doing this work has been life-changing for me. So, all right. This reads, I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. The universe is conspiring for you. The universe is a loving, tender energy that is here to reflect back to you exactly what it is that you need to ascend to your highest and best path. I promise you that. The way you see it is a choice. So choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. All right, Scorpio, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your time and energy. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I am Limitless Potential. The winner of last week's mini read is Ruth Beck 1717 at Ruth Beck 1717. Ruth, you have been with me, I think, since the beginning. I'm telling you, I think I've been seeing your name since the beginning, and I'm grateful for that. And you won fair and square. I just looked at the comments, and I saw your name, and I was very happy it was you. So actually, I'm going to start off with a card from the Audacity deck. Something tells me that this is for you. Hold on. Oh, Ruth, I don't know. Let's see what's going on for you, child. All right, what do we have for Ruth? And guys, if you want to see what a mini read's all about, hang out. It only takes a couple of minutes, and it's always fun, I think. A little bit more of a specific message. 2 of them, okay? They want me to take 2. We've got the sun. I love that. And then this reads the cheese fries. Child, I don't know. We're going to look these up. So the sun in this deck is number 25. So can you see that? The sun in this deck is number 25. And the cheese fries is number 21. So 21. So let's look and see what we've got going on. So the sun in the Audacity deck. These cards are hilarious. I'll tell you that right now. Hold on. Bear with me, Ruth, because these are different than the regular cards. All right, I've got the cheese fries. Oh, geez. Why is this? Hold my love. Oh, my goodness. Did I mention that it's a retrograde and the pages are sticking together? The suspense is killing me at this point. Okay, number 25. The sun, the source of all light, the generator, the father, the marker of a new day. Your message, Ruth. The sun comes into our lives to mature, grow, warm, and signal a new day. But as integral as the sun is to our life as we know it, the sun can also burn. It is time to turn the page, start a new chapter, and not dwell on the past, because tomorrow is another day. And that was really a very good way of just saying everything I spent the last half an hour saying. Tomorrow's a new day, Ruth. But don't fear, because we've got cheese fries. Cheese fries. Because cheese fries. Cheese fries are the answer to everything. The clock is ticking and you haven't had your fix of monosodium glutamate, glodium tripolyphosphate, and yellow dye number 5. What? It says you've been so hard on yourself lately and it's okay to indulge right now. It is okay to indulge right now, Ruth, because you know what? It's Leo season and that's what you do in Leo season. You get it all. You do it all. It says you deserve the fries and the cheese on top. Put your cares aside, relax, and surrender to gluttony. This would be the month that I would say, if you're going to go all in and be gluttonous, this is the month. Wait, I want to use this deck, the witch's deck. All right, so the cheese fries and the sun. This tells me have some fun, turn the page on what was past, allow the light to guide you, allow it to warm you, but do not allow it to burn, right? Turn the page of what has been in the past. I've got 3 of Pentacles coming through. I see you really crafting something and focusing on something different. You might be even picking up a new hobby. That would serve you, actually. That would bring back some, and I'm hearing like inner child fun. I have Justice card coming through, which came through a few times in our last reading, or the reading I just did. You know, Ruth, the only thing I would say also is if you are, for any reason, in the middle of some type of legal situation or settlement or contractual obligation, and I'm hearing like benefits, so I'm not sure what's going on here, but you may need to get a third party involved potentially to handle a situation that's been ongoing. That could be one interpretation of this. Yeah, something's going on here because I see the shadow side coming through as well, which is in the major arcana devil energy, right? So this is in this deck, the devil card. So it looks to me like there is something about you focusing, first of all, on your health, bringing things back into balance. If there is an energy that you have been holding on to, whether, and especially because we're in retrogrades, maybe it's coming back up for you like in anger or someone has disrespected you or you just feel like enough is enough. It may be the catalyst to getting your life back into balance. But I think that this might be a good time if it's something where a professional may be able to intervene and help with the matter, to go ahead and hand that over to someone else if possible. But I feel like you finding a hobby is coming in, and I see Queen of Wands energy at the bottom of the deck. So that's, you know, very fiery, fun, attractive energy. And, you know, the Queen of Wands is very magnetic as well. But let's take a look and see what the shadow side is, because that energy is coming through, and it might even be health related, but I'm going to check. Whatever it is, you're moving away from it, and now's a great time to do it. 8 of Wands, right? This is a time to take action. So, Ruth, this is what I would say. You're worth the cheese on the fries, right? Go for the gold. Go all the way. The universe is not on a budget. You have the support of the sun, the brightest star in the sky, aiding you to, first of all, show you where it is that something is holding you back, a mental block, or if you need to release a relationship, an addiction, affliction, no matter what it is, you internally already know that it's not been in your favor. And I feel like for quite some time. And again, I see you making changes in your health and your daily routines. That's coming through. And I feel like paying more attention to you, your physical vessel, your mental fortitude, your daily habits gives you that Queen of Wands energy. And it brings you back into balance. and it gives you the energy as well that you need in order to just have fun again and be childlike again. So I hope, Ruth, that helps, but now's the time to release it. The energy is here. Leo season will support it, and fun is in the air. So guys, thank you so much again for all that you have done for me by just showing up, watching, and commenting. It does not go unnoticed, and I wish you all the very best. We are all stars from the sky with feet on the ground, and we are doing the best we can with the information that we have. So be kind to yourselves and each other. And in closing, may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. Have a great week ahead, Scorpio, and shine brightly.